Hey Parrot, why isn't this animation no comments for? Yeah, the video will take much longer than you actually think. I'm only done with 2 of the animations, and I really want to make this video for a long time. As you can see, I love Roblox story games, especially the series that started it all, the camping series. 4 games that are fantastic. I've only played 1 on the channel, but the rest I've played with my sister, and the games are so fun. Almost all of these would crack my favorite Roblox game. Also, Samson, aka the creator of the games, seems like such a nice guy. Well, in this video, I will make a theory on my favorite game in the series. Camping 2. People don't think this game tops the original, but I think it tops the series out. The game has good dialogue, awesome action scenes, and one of the best antagonists. The game is such fun and... Wait, this is a theory video, not a review. Well, I just wanted to say that the game is good. Also, the games include death, murders, and monsters. But come on, it's Roblox. It doesn't get that scary. First, we need to get the timeline straight. The first game in the timeline is Mansion. A dude named Jack Logan and his wife Emma Logan owns a mansion. One day, Emma gets hit by a car and dies. Also, the person that killed her on accident will get more important later. Jack goes sad and invites everyone in the neighborhood, especially the family of 5, where, by the way, the dude that killed Emma is the father of the family. The family of 5 doesn't come and Jack gets mad. He puts on a mask and tries to kill you with the Roblox knife and gun. He changes his name to Zach Nolan for some reason, and he comes after you. Makes a Shining reference, and you hide in the closet. In the closet you can see a coffin, and the soul of Emma comes up and kicks you from the server. In the closet is there a suit that Zach puts Emma in. Nothing special happens after that, except that Zach does his first murder on you. The next game in the timeline is Hotel. You go on a normal hotel trip and it's fun and NO! Like the other games, something goes wrong. There's a monster in the building and Emma's soul is in the monster because it's a suit. In the game, you can see the family of 5 in the hotel and they tell us they're going on a camping trip. In the secret ending of the game, you can find Zach stalking the family, and it will get more important later. Next, we have the one that started it all, camping. Before you, the player, go on a camping trip, the family of 5 were brutally murdered in the forest by Zach. Though actually, 1 in the family weren't found. After relaxing for a while, a monster appears on the campfire. You and your group run into the cave, and it begins to rain. Also, you forget your sandwiches, and one of the group does a noble sacrifice of losing almost all their health to get some sandwiches. Later, one of the group gets poisoned by one of the sandwiches. After that, you do an obstacle course. Okay, next night, 1 in the group gets kidnapped. After you save them, or if you're a jerk, the floor will turn into darkness, so you must jump up on a pillar. After that, the monster appears again, and the sun comes up, and the monster stops. You get mad at him, but he tells you that he didn't want to kill people for the sake of being a bad person. No, he's here to protect the forest from any more murders happening since the last time. It turns out he went insane, and we find out that the youngest son in family of 5 is the monster. In one of the secret endings of camping, you can see a young boy sitting in a shed with a disturbing face. If you look at the picture of the family in the hotel, the youngest boy in the family has the same clothes as the boy in the shed. The reason that the monster tried to kill only 1 in the group was because the backpack by the tents had rat poison in it, and that's what killed the person that ate the sandwich. The final game in the timeline is Camping 2. You and the group go on a camping trip, but with better graphics! It's similar, but you have a guide. The guide's name is Daniel, and you could find him in the first game where he sets up bear traps. You get showed around the campsite, and Daniel says that the group will split into half, and the first half will sleep at the tents, and the rest will sleep at the cabin. The night happens again, and oh, it's Zach. He tries to kill you, and you run into the cabin. Daniel isn't there for some reason, but a random person tells you that Daniel's out taking a dump. Daniel comes back, and morning comes. There is an obstacle course again, and when night comes, everyone goes to the tents, including Daniel. It begins to rain, and for some reason, it's acid rain. The campfire gets burned out and you go to get wood. Daniel tells you later that he must get something at the cabin. After he leaves, explosives get activated and you almost die. The smart thing Zack does is to only attack when Daniel is gone, to put the blame on him. He uses this strategy to his advantage, and he plants a gun in one of the tents. Then the game divides into two endings. One where Daniel is killed, and another where the person picking up the gun doesn't shoot. In the ending where Daniel is alive, Zack Nolan runs after you, the sun appears, and gets his revenge for killing his family. But there was always one mystery about the game. In the tour the count when Daniel shows you the bathroom, comes that scene that's probably the scariest thing in the game. And the thing tells you that there's something wrong about this place. When Daniel shows you the bathroom, he says the mirror is kind of dirty. The lights black out, and when the lights come back in the mirror, you can see the reflection of everyone in the group dead. People lying dead on the floor, others stabbed against the wall, and another hanged. What does this all mean? Was it just something Samson put it to scare us? Well, of course not. This is a fear video. I think I have a good idea of what this is trying to tell you. I think the one that's standing behind the mirror is the sun.
My power, even though it's has magical powers, doesn't mean that he's behind it.
Yes, I know, but I do have evidence. When the sun... You know what? Let's give him a name. Let's call him Greg. Even though that's a stupid name! Okay, after Greg went insane because his family was killed, he only had a few goals. To stop any more murders from happening in Specky Woods, and of course, to take revenge on his killer. He could see that when you went to Terror Park, Zack was there. He wanted to stop another murder from happening, since last time he tried to stop a murder from happening, it didn't work. So my theory is that when you and the group went to the bathroom, he tried to scare you away. But it didn't work because Daniel tried to calm you down. I have proof also that the mirror and Greg is connected. In the secret ending of the game, you can see Greg climbing into the cave where he later kills Zack Nolan to get his revenge. The only way to see this scene is to go to the bathroom during the wood collecting part and go through a portal in the mirror. So you see, the mirror and Greg are connected. I have been thinking about this for a long time, and in my opinion, this is correct. Also, I just want to give a shout out to SamsonXVI for making all these amazing games. I will link all the camping games and Samson's channel in the description down below. Thanks you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!